Good morning, guys. I'm Jeff the Homestead Dad. Just got finished milking this lady, and remember how I said I like to leave the fence on because if I don't, bad things happen when I'm milking. Well, see the fence? It's off. See the piglets? They're over here. So let's see if I can shoo them back over to where they're supposed to be and then turn the fence back on. Never mind. They didn't go through the fence. They went through that spot right there. See, look at them. They don't even care. Like, I'm right here. I'm right here on top of them. And they don't even care. Get out of here. Get back where you're supposed to be. Hey! Go! I'm gonna eat some stuff. Eat all this stuff in here. Naughty piglets. Hey guys, so later today, we're gonna be hanging out here. You see Aquaman right there. He's playing right now. We came over here early. I'm meeting my wife's parents here, and we're gonna set up some tables because we're gonna have a family reunion for my wife's side of the family. See the lake? Isn't it pretty? There's not a soul out on the lake right now. We're at a local county park, and yeah, so we're just gonna put some tables together quick. They're gonna hang out here for a while. We're gonna go back home, get some stuff done here, or get some stuff done at home, and then come back. But you can see there's like a pavilion up over there. There's the swim area over here with all the buoys out there, and then over that direction there's a playground. I'll show you guys the playground later, but I'm just gonna head down to the water. It looks like we just spooked some fish. See I don't know if you can see the ripples, but there's definitely fish down here. It looks sandy. It looks like it's a really nice swim area. So I think the plan is to kind of set up right around this grill over here, because I think we're gonna be using that grill to eat. And then you can kind of see the swim area right here from where the grill is, and we can kind of see the playground. But I've never been to this lake this early in the morning. It's not that early, it's 8 o'clock. But there's not a soul out on this lake. So this whole half of the lake, from like right there all the way around to over there, is county park. So you can see there's just houses from like there to there. So there's really not that many houses on the lake to begin with. It's a decent sized lake. There's a boat launch. I think you could like come here and go skiing and stuff, but we don't have a boat. Maybe we'll bring the kayaks. I'll have to think about that. But that's what we're doing. We're actually just waiting for my in-laws because I want to make sure, you see me? Hey. Make sure we put the tables where they want them before we head out. So see you guys later. tell from the Ye-Light video footage, the get-together reunion was it was fun for the kids. It was at a great place. It's hot out, but it was right on the lake, and there was a breeze coming across the lake, and they're in the shade, so it was really beautiful. I didn't know a lot of those people. Got to talk to a couple who I did. It's been a long time since that side of the family has had a reunion, so it was fun. I'm gonna try to get a couple things done out here. I want to let that first mom back in with the rest of the pigs, so I'm not trying to have to feed her and water her separately anymore. And yeah, just a couple other things I want to try to get done outside. It's warm, but I need to get done, so I'm gonna try to do it. Fight through. You saw me smacking my legs. There's some nasty horseflies out here. Got one of them. Anyway, so I took the pallet down so they can still get in and out of there. They can use that as a shade area. I'm gonna leave this pallet leaned up against here, and if right underneath, right in here, pig wants to lay down in the morning when the sun's coming this way, they can do that. And then I grabbed some cinder blocks because the pigs won't go by the electric line. I threw the cinder blocks there so they won't go out that way. Just helps me to keep them in here, not bugging me when I'm milking and stuff like that. And now they're all together. So now I need to get some sold. John from our Hodgepodge Homestead, give me a call, man. Get you some piglets, and if anybody's interested, let me know. I probably have 9 that are ready to go within the next 2 weeks, if not sooner, if you need them sooner. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I'll let you know when I figure that out. So, cleaning out a little bit. I'm gonna list that wagon for sale. So if you want it, call me, make a deal on it. And then I was in the back, what is going to be our shop area. And some of you guys know, if you follow the channel long enough, we had sheep. Actually, the first animal that we had on the property was sheep before we even had chickens. And I sold them all last fall. Well, with sheep, you've got to shear them every year, I guess, unless they're the kind that they're hair sheep. But we didn't have hair sheep; we had Shetlands. So this is bags of wool that I had intended on doing something fun with, spinning wool, spinning yarn. I just never got around to it. Never got it sent out for stuff, and now it's been sitting in the barn and it's, you know, mildewy and stuff like that. So it's going to go out with the garbage. So this stuff is going to go out. And my dad made a good point. So you guys know I want a bus. My dad's not thrilled about that idea because I've got a lot of projects to do, rightly so. And if I'm going to do something like that, I really need a good shop area. I don't disagree with that. So I'm going to try to simplify a little bit. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. There's other stuff in the barn. In fact, I'll put a picture right now. There's a sprayer in the barn that my dad got because he had been spraying before we moved out here. He had been spraying. He had sprayed the fields with 2,4-D to try to get rid of the weeds and make it, you know, usable hay. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this as pasture. I don't plan on spraying with the chickens and stuff. I try to use as few chemicals as possible. So the sprayer, unless you guys can come up with a reason that I need it, is kind of a luxury that we don't need, and it takes up a lot of space in the barn, so we're gonna get rid of that. I'll probably start going through this trailer here. You can see all these are ridge caps right here for a house. They put new ones on our house when they installed it, so I've been keeping those thinking, oh, I can use them for a project, a barn, a shed, whatever. I'm not going to use those. On this one, I just put a ridge with the aluminum. I need to actually put an aluminum ridge vent over there. Haven't done it yet, but it's been fine. So I need to get rid of those. There's some other stuff. I'm going to keep the scrap wood because there's plenty of projects that I need scrap wood for. I'm going to keep the hardboard because I can use that for stuff. I'm going to keep the scrap wood over here, but I can sell that trailer. I was going to make that into a chicken coop as well. Thought about it. I can sell that. I could, you know, maybe if I find time, but I don't need a project, but I could redeck it and sell it for a little bit more. Stuff like that. So I'm gonna go put this over by the garbage. It'll go out on Tuesday or whenever our garbage goes out, and we'll have a little bit more space inside. Another thing we're gonna get rid of is, so this truck is my parents'. They had let me keep it out here to use it. It had actually been mine when I had my landscaping company. But I've told you guys in the Matt Carricker video, I showed you that, like, it needs a new brake line. There's a coolant leak or something. So you can see the trailer right there. With the trailer, I mean, I can go to Home Depot or whatever and pick up a bunch of stuff that I could use this. I'd really kind of hope that we could get this fixed up and use it as a farm truck, and, you know, it could be Aquaman's first car. But it's just, there's a bunch of stuff on it, and I don't have time for it, and I really don't want to put the money into it because it's got, you know, 200,000 miles or whatever. So they're gonna, I think, sell it, donate it, something. And then you guys have seen my barn. It's full to the gills. The first 11 feet by 30 feet of the barn, there's a ton of that space that is filled with kids' clothing. And we've been keeping all of our kids' clothing because, you know, we've been having children. When we decide that we're done having children, then the youngest stuff will start to go as the kids grow out of it, and we can donate it, trade it, whatever. But right now, there's a lot of bins of clothes in there that will eventually start to go out. But what I need to do is start using that rabbit cage right there. I need to get me some rabbits because I need one more thing to do. But simplifying is good. Let me know if you guys have simplified. What have you guys done to make things easier? I mean, I've always got projects in my head, but I need to start thinking about making things simpler and easier and all that good stuff. So let's get to it. Okay, so got the wool and the ridge caps. They'll go out the garbage this week. And then I was taking something else off. I thought I had 2 tarps, blue tarps, on the that little trailer, but turns out just one really big tarp. I don't ever remember buying a really big tarp like this. I think a buddy of mine gave it to me because he didn't need it anymore and he was moving and didn't want to store it and take it. So I'm pretty sure that's how I got this. There's a couple, I don't know if you can see, there's a hole like right there. There's a couple little holes in it, but I could probably use it to cover hay. What I'm actually thinking is if I double it up long ways and move it over right there so it's going down the hill, throw some soapy water on it, we have a big old slip and slide. That sounds like fun to me. So we'll see. Right now I'm gonna let it dry out and then I'll try to fold it back up. These are for a garage that we got, one of the tent garages that we had gotten from Costco. That's the one that ripped a hole in my finger. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little, like that little light spot right there. That's where I don't have any fingerprint anymore because it just ripped a chunk off my finger. So the poles got bent. I figured I could save those. I will pull those off, figure out which ones I can still use, and then fold those up. But I told myself I'd only stay out here for an hour and work and then get back inside and spend some time with the family. So I'm actually going to sign off now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you guys did fun things, but also got some stuff done around your property. Man, sometimes I don't feel like coming out, especially when it's hot like this, and doing stuff and working. But, you know, just come out for an hour and get some little projects done, like the pig stuff, and get some stuff off the trailer, and, you know, chip away at it a little bit at a time. Have a great day, guys. Ta-ta for now.